Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. 10 races on tap today, Thursday. Another beautiful day here in Hollandale Beach. We are off the turf. We'll send it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. Checked hard and shuffled to last. Laban M. Mo. Paco's Pico away quickly. Here's first race favorite Bourbon Over Ice on the attack early. Down at the rail, the gray Eyes of Champion comes away in third. Don't Quote Me strides into fourth, racing inside of Wizard Surat. The two at the back, Laban M. Mo and Champ Dubai. Past the 5/8, Paco's Pico out in the center, challenging Bourbon Over Ice for the lead. Eyes of Champion stays put at the rail. He's a length and a half in front of Don't Quote Me, who's racing in fourth. Followed fifth by Wizard Surat, 2.5 clear of Laban M. Mo, and no debut speed at all from the newcomer Champ Dubai. He's last a long way behind an opening quarter mile of 23 and 2. Around the forward turn they go. Paco's Pico continues to battle with Bourbon Over Ice. These two heads apart past the 3 furlong point. A length and a half better than Don't Quote Me, who rallies into third. Hard ridden and dropping back his Eyes of Champion as Laban M. Mo starts to get underway. He's going to angle for a racing room. 3 back to Wizard Surat, and they're at the top of the stretch. Paco's Pico floating a bit off the inside. The rail is still held by Bourbon Over Ice. Running home well is Laban M. Mo. On his outside, Don't Quote Me, and there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. They've got Laban M. Mo boxed in behind the embattled duo with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Don't Quote Me charging hard down the center. Back running again, Eyes of Champion, but Don't Quote Me has hit the front late under Romero Mirage, and Don't Quote Me is a 13-1 winner. Paco's Pico held second ahead of Laban M. Mo third in 125 and 2. And they're off. Alato was slow to start. The longest shot in the field, Never Stop Dreaming, wins the break and drops over to the rail to put a neck in front from Pound Green, who's away in second. After the slow beginning, Alato rushing forward while 3 wide in third. At the rail is Emoji Guy, and on his outside, it's Healing. Around the first turn they go. Alato is up to challenge for control. Never Stop Dreaming holds firm, and these two now quicken up. They're 2.5 better than Pound Green, who's a chilly third. At the rail, Emoji Guy is a joint fourth, and Healing's on his outside. Field separated by 4 lengths as they complete an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Never Stop Dreaming and Junior Alvarado on top again by almost a length. Alato is second. Castellano has his hands full of Pound Green, who's now racing in third. Bracketed on either side is he. From the inside, Emoji Guy. From the outside, Healing. Separated by 2.5 in the run to the half-mile point. Never Stop Dreaming by half a length. Alato is second. Pound Green is third. Emoji Guy remains fourth. Healing remains last of the 5. The chess match continues through a 48 1/2 mile. The first move has been made. It's been made by Gaffleone on Healing, who's gone from last up into third and tries to get the top 2 to quicken up. Down at the rail, it's Emoji Guy, and getting shuffled to last is Pound Green as they run to the top of the stretch. Alato now sticks a neck in front. Healing 3 wide at the rail. Never Stop Dreaming. Emoji Guy needs a way out, and Pound Green tries to launch a bid while 4 wide. 3/4, 112 and 2. They're at the top of the stretch. On the far outside, it's Healing up to challenge for control. Alato kicks with him. These two now edge away from Never Stop Dreaming and Pound Green. Final 16th of a mile. It's Healing in front. Alato is very game and trying to get back on terms. Healing close to home. Alato one more time. Healing wins. Healing beat Alato by a neck. 3-way photo after that in 141 flat. Good started wide for Red Flag Alert from between horses. Uno Tiger has speed. Famous Gent won't be far away. In fact, Famous Gent racing toward the top in the run to the first turn. Race favorite Chow is down toward the rail behind me and battled horses up front, and wide on the course went Buonissimo. Second last is Albi, and the trailer is Valiero. Around the first turn they go, and it's Famous Jet with rail position and the lead. Pressed along now by Buonissimo, who moves up to take second. Red Flag Alert backs into a good spot, third behind the speed. Away in fourth, and Uno Tiger, followed fifth at the rail by Chow. Outside of him, and Albi, and Valiero is last. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter, with Junior Alvarado and Famous Gent in front by a neck. Buonissimo up alongside second. Red Flag Alert works between horses in third. Angling for racing room is Chow. He's now outside of Albi. Valiero is widest of all and forcing Chow to go, and the trailer is Uno Tiger. Inside half a mile from the finish, Famous Gent has gone as slow as he can for as long as he can. He went the opening half mile in 48 seconds, and he leads by a neck. He's going to have to quicken up in a moment, though, as Chow is let go for a run 3 wide. That sends Saez into action on Buonissimo. The 3 favorites across the course, a length and a half better than Red Flag Alert and Valiero. Trying to rally from the back is Albi, and Uno Tiger is last. Still many chances here as they run for home. They fan across the course with Buonissimo a neck in front through 3 quarters in 1:11 and 4. From the outside, it's now Valiero who's coming on down the center toward the rail, and Famous Gent. A late run from Uno Tiger from last. 1/8 of a mile to go. Valiero hits the front, but Uno Tiger's got some momentum, and he tries to run him down. Valiero reaches. Surging on the outside is Uno Tiger, who gets up to win it. Uno Tiger and Paco Lopez last to first to win it in 1:40 and 3. And they're off. Bad bobble at the start for Meyer, who gets shuffled to last. Good break for Bohemian Boy, who's headed off for the early lead. From the outside, Ski Patrol has speed. Down at the rail, Prefect comes away racing in third. Steak and Cheese is fourth, and after the early trouble, Meyer is last of the 5, and he's about 6 lengths off the speed of Bohemian Boy. Bohemian Boy into the first turn run, leads a length and a quarter from Ski Patrol in second and Prefect at the rail third. Followed fourth by Steak and Cheese. He's on hold, only 2.5 off the pace, and it's another 2 lengths to the trailer. Meyer. 25 and 1 for a very reasonable opening quarter speed as they race down the backstretch. Edwin Gonzalez and Bohemian Boy have the lead by a length and a quarter. Ski Patrol latched onto him second. Steak and Cheese is up on the outside now third. Tucked in fourth is Prefect and 2.5 to Meyer. Less than 5 furlongs from the finish, Bohemian Boy still the target. From the outside, it's Ski Patrol a bit closer second. Gaffleone wants Leperoux to move on the second horse as he's 3 wide on Steak and Cheese third. From fourth and Prefect, and the trailer is Meyer. 49 and 3 for the opening half mile, less than 3 furlongs to run. Bohemian Boy has repelled the initial challenge from Ski Patrol, who will try again. 3 wide and Steak and Cheese, 4 wide and Launch for a run as Prefect. These top 4 within 2 lengths of each other, and they're 3 better than Meyer, who's last of the 5 after 3 quarters. In 1:13 and 1, they run to the top of the stretch. Gonzalez looks over his shoulder and sees Bohemian Boy's lead is only half a length. From the outside, that's Prefect. From between horses, Ski Patrol. Steak and Cheese at a 1 pace, then Meyer. Final 1/8 of a mile, Bohemian Boy still in front. Prefect launching up on the outside for a late say. Bohemian Boy close to home. Prefect gaining on him, but out of time. Bohemian Boy wins. He wins a half a length in the end from Prefect second, Ski Patrol third, and 1:43 and 1. And they're off. Slow to begin was Beluna Chow, quick to the lead, and then unseated the rider for What's Going On. Unseated the rider, and the run to the half-mile point. Unconscious has the lead and now opens 4 on War of Ages, who's down toward the inside. Strong Teller is away in third, then the Cuban Missile. Spicy Honey tries to get started here while 3 wide. Racing ahead of Monica Queen, then it's Mo Clips, a gap of 3 to Crooklyn and Blueberry Queen at the back. Luna Chow blew the break and is last of all. They run to the top of the stretch behind a 22-3 opening quarter. Here's War of Ages to take on Unconscious for the top. 4 ahead of Spicy Honey, all in Songteller. Trying to rally from the back is Mo Clips, who swings widest of all as they straighten for home. Paco Lopez and War of Ages have now taken a clear lead, and they've got it won. War of Ages with less than an eighth to go, kicking away with authority. Unconscious is tiring, but trying to hold on to second. Mo Clips, a bit green, trying to pick her up late. It's War of Ages in front. Mo Clips is in a photo for second with Unconscious. Fourth is Spicy Honey. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Hopping in the air at the break was Hiawatha, 2 lengths slower than the others. At the rail, it's Fire on Time, who was away quickly and is in hand with an advantage early from Crumbun, who's up on the outside and striding forward. Happy Constitution in the orange colors gets away a joint third alongside Grandbaby. Then it's Corey, who's at the rail second last. The early trailer is Hiawatha. Out of the chute onto the main track, the daughter of Not This Time, Fire on Time, in front to half a length. From the outside, Crumbun is second, Happy Constitution, keeping her options open, while third toward the rail. Followed fourth by Corey, who improves inside of Grandbaby, and Hiawatha is last. Less than 5/8 from home. Fire on Time leads by a length. Crumbun is second, Happy Constitution is third. Corey is fourth, improving to take fifth, Hiawatha, and dropping to last, Grandbaby. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 47 seconds for a half-mile speed. Fire on Time leads a half a length. Crumbun is there second. Happy Constitution ridden quietly while hunting racing room. The gray Corey gets started while 3 wide, 2 better than Hiawatha. Grandbaby tails off as they run to the top of the stretch. Sayas hasn't said go yet on Fire on Time, nursing her speed for as long as he can. From the outside, Corey, from between horses, Crumbun, still ridden with some confidence is Happy Constitution, who cuts the corner. They're at the top of the stretch. Happy Constitution given the green light to quicken, and quicken she does. Now she takes a clear lead. Crumbun runs at her on the outside. Fire on Time has been defeated. Crumbun tries to get Happy Constitution, and she does. Crumbun surging forward to win it at 5-1. Happy Constitution second, well clear of Fire on Time third, then Hiawatha and Corey, 136-2. And they're off. Slow beginnings for She's Hot Today and Yes, I'm Evil. From the center, All About Catherine fires forward for a clear advantage. Up on the outside, Caribbean Kitten has a touch of speed. Down at the inside, Aficionado. Away in fourth is Make No Mistake, then Magic Girl Who Hugs the Fence. A bit deep on the course, Generic Mark, widest of all, Fantastic Kingdom. Two back to Yes, I'm Evil, and the trailer is She's Hot Today. They round the first turn, separated by 10 lengths, and up on the outside, Caribbean Kitten now has the lead for Leonel Reyes. She's tugging and on top by almost a length. All About Catherine is second, angling to the outside. Aficionado is now third. Make No Mistake follows along in fourth, about 4 lengths off the pace setter, then Fantastic Kingdom. Generic Mark is from between horses. Magic Girl is along the rail. Then Yes, I'm Evil, and lagging far behind now is She's Hot Today. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat. They passed the half-mile mark. Caribbean Kitten by a length. All About Catherine second. The half was 47-1, quickening things up in the second quarter. A gap of 2.5 to Aficionado, then Make No Mistake, who starts to make some headway. Two better than Fantastic Kingdom, then Generic Mark and Magic Girl. Yes, I'm Evil still out the back and far back to She's Hot Today. They run to the top of the stretch. Caribbean Kitten has been aggressive from the word go. Now she has to quicken. Make No Mistake needs room in the worst way as she's angling for some place to race after 3 quarters and 1:11.4. Make No Mistake is in the clear, and here she comes now under a full head of steam. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Make No Mistake roused on the lead by Paco Lopez and kicking clear. Down the center, here's a late run from Generic Mark to try to get up for second. Make No Mistake for Steve Claceris and Paco. They're in front. Generic Mark gets up for second. Caribbean Kitten was third. Fourth, Aficionado. And Fantastic Kingdom for the high five in 1:41.1. And they're off. Pinballed back at the start was a Mount, who was last to begin. The gray Luddington was away quickly and working over to the inside. Checking off heels briefly there was Tap It to the Wire. Up on the outside goes Create Again into the top flight, Drive for Fun, as they link up with the main course. The outside 4, the quickest 4, with the leader Create Again on top by a length. Luddington is second. Knifing between horses is Oriental Trigger. Wide on the course and Drive for Fun. He's in the clear. Then it's back to Full Charges, widest of all, with Tap It to the Wire just inside him. Amounts in the 3-path. Little Demons along the rail. And the trailer is Disc Jockey. The entire field separated by 4 lengths past a quarter in 24-1. Create Again and Jaramillo have the lead by a length and a quarter. Drive for Fun is latched onto him second. Luddington is at the rail third. Oriental Trigger between horses is in tight while fourth. Up to the outside in Full Charge. A gap of 2 to Little Demon together with Disc Jockey. Amount is being ridden and not responding. Tap It to the Wire is wide on the course. And last of all, the opening half mile was 46-4. They run past the 5/16. Create Again has the lead. Saya is more animated in the saddle on Drive for Fun second. Lannery looks for some place to go for Luddington. In between horses and Oriental Trigger still right there at a big number. And they're at the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 11-1. Luddington trying to thread the needle as Oriental Trigger tackles Create Again. Oriental Trigger has made the lead. Luddington never got through. Drive for Fun to the outside. Create Again toward the rail. Oriental Trigger's going to get home here at a big price. Oriental Trigger at 25-1 to do it by 2.5. Luddington gets up for second late over Create Again third. Then it was Drive for Fun, 136-4. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity. strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Good start for Champagne Ivy, who's trying to head off for a clear advantage. Mezcal will have something to say about that. She finds her feet and now puts a neck in front. From the outside, Divine Exchange is an early third with Entwine down at the rail. They're followed by English Breeze, and the early trailer is Silky Warrior. In the run around the far turn for the first time, it's the heavy favorite Mezcal and Louis Saez who settle in on top. They lead by a length. Up on the outside, Champagne Ivy is there second, and Twine stays parked at the rail third. Divine Exchange is there fourth ahead of English Breeze, and out the back is Silky Warrior. They swing into the stretch for the first time. Still a long way to go here with Mezcal in front by a length and a quarter. Champagne Ivy on the outside is second. There's not going to be much change in racing order here, with Entwine third at the inside. Divine Exchange is next, then English Breeze, and Silky Warrior. They make their way past the finish line for the first time. Still Mezcal the target. She leads by a length over Champagne Ivy in second. Good trip from Gaffleone aboard Entwine, third at the rail. Followed fourth by Divine Exchange, who's now 2.5 clear of English Breeze, and Silky Warrior is still at the back. The opening half mile in 52-1 as they swing around the clubhouse turn. At odds on, Mezcal in the colors of Bobby Flay on top by a length. Champagne Ivy is second, and Twine is at the rail in third. Followed fourth by Divine Exchange. Then it's English Breeze, and now it's 2.5 to the trailer, Silky Warrior. 3/4 complete, 3/4 to run as they straighten for the run down the backstretch. Mezcal has been in front from the outset and maintains control. Champagne Ivy given some more rein to try to get after the leader in second, and Twine still in hand while third. Up to the outside, Divine Exchange is fourth, followed fifth by English Breeze, and still at the back, the trailer, Silky Warrior. That's the 6 of them as they start to quicken up, and Mezcal keeps her lead. She leads a length and a quarter. Now trying to get on terms again is the second choice in the betting, Champagne Ivy. Mezcal travels the better of the two at this point. From third, Divine Exchange, who just went by Entwine. She had a good trip but could do nothing with it as they round the far turn. Mezcal in a bid to go 1.5 miles pillar to post. She has the lead. Saez starts to ask her for another gear. From the outside, Champagne Ivy has been fully stretched for 1/4 mile, but she's clinging to the favorite. And these two come off the corner well clear of Divine Exchange, and they're at the top of the stretch. Mezcal now asked to quicken up, and she leads by 2. Champagne Ivy is very game while trying to stay with her. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Mezcal in front. Champagne Ivy takes another run at her on the outside, but Mezcal has turned away all challenges, and she'll win it. Mezcal goes gate to wire by a length and a quarter. Second, Champagne Ivy in a good try. They were well clear of Divine Exchange, who takes home the show dough. Fourth was English Breeze, then Silky Warrior, and Entwine. And runners away. Good start out wide for Mia Camilla, who's headed off for the early lead. Pretty Keen has speed. Splitting horses, Little Bolita won't be far away. And Chantal holds inside ground with Barbara. These 4 across the course. Behind them go Open the Gate, School Dance, and Nana Fanny. Then Bourbon Diversion, and the trailer is Quality Control. They make their way down into the first turn, and now they straighten out for the run down the backstretch. It's Barbara. She's on top, and she's in front by a length and a quarter. Pretty Keen second, Little Bolita third. Mia Camilla parked wide on the course while racing in fourth. Down at the rail goes Nana Fanny. Open the Gate is in it amongst rivals alongside School Dance. Out wide in Bourbon Diversion, and the trailer is still Quality Control. They make their way to the half-mile point. Barbara about to be pressed by Pretty Keen on the outside. 3 wide out there, Mia Camilla. Then at the inside, open the gate to Gray. Saving a bit of ground is she and looking for some place to go. Meanwhile, Bourbon Diversion gets started on the outside. Bourbon Diversion is 4 wide. Then back to School Dance. Trying to rally from the back is Quality Control as they round the forward turn. Barbara has the lead. 3 wide. Mia Camilla from between horses and Pretty Keen. Open the gate. She needs a seam, but she's hard-ridden and losing ground. Passed out wide by Quality Control. Haas Castellano still riding with some confidence there. She's going to get floated way wide, and the rail's going to open for School Dance. Barbara's not cornering. Did no favors to Mela Camilla, and now Quality Control gets the seam she wants, and here she comes. Quality Control striding forward to take the lead. Way out in the center, Barbara battling with Mia Camilla down inside School Dance, but as they come home for the wire, Quality Control close to home. It's Quality Control and Castellano to win it. School Dance was second, Barbara third, then Mia Camilla in 142 and 2.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Thursday card. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow, 12:30 on Friday. 10 races. Also marks the return of the $1 15% takeout Stronach 5. Best of luck.